Hey guys, Cam here from PhoneDog.com, and Samsung's S Pen is the one thing that perhaps sets it apart from its competition in the phablet market. While other manufacturers have just made big smartphones, Samsung's decided to use that extra screen real estate and give it extra functionality, make it super sensitive so you can actually write on it with a fine nib of a pen. In fact, something that's as fine as a normal ballpoint pen. And this S Pen comes with a bunch of really useful features which, if you get familiar with them, become really essential to day-to-day life. Here are my 8 favourite features of the S Pen on the Galaxy Note 4. Number 1 is sort of using it as a mouse. Now if you use the button on the side of the S Pen, you can press and hold it to drag and select content on the screen. In your browser, for instance, this will be a chunk of text. You can then select to copy and paste it somewhere else. Or if you're in the gallery, you can use this method to select multiple images and share, edit, delete, or move them to a different folder. Also, like a mouse, you can use it to move up and down pages or interact with the screen. Virtually anything you'd normally use your finger for, you can use your S Pen for. Number 2 is handwriting everywhere. Sure, it's not quite like writing with a pen on paper, but as far as plastic on glass goes, this is the best writing experience. Because I'm someone who loves writing by hand, this is awesome. And Samsung software is pretty good at detecting what you're trying to write, even if your handwriting isn't particularly neat. You can write anywhere that has a text field by hovering the S Pen above it until you see the blue T icon appear. Select it and start scribbling. It'll then translate your scribbles into text, which you can then use to send messages or emails or whatever you want to do. Number 3 is Action Memo. S Pen has its own bespoke pop-up feature menu called Air Command. One of its features is Action Memo, which happens to be one of the most useful features around. You can scribble a quick note and pin it to your screen or save it to your scrapbook. More importantly, you can write down telephone numbers, email address, physical addresses, and it will automatically detect them and give you a list of options like calling them, adding them to contacts, shooting an email, or navigating to them. Number 4 is Screen Write. Another of the Air Command features. When selected, this takes an automatic screenshot of your entire screen, and then takes you straight to the picture editor to let you draw or scribble on your image. It's useful for circling maps, or just adding glasses or facial hair to your least favourite people, or just by doodling onto an image that you happen to like so you can share it with your friends. Feature number 5 is Auto Scroll. Although you can use your S Pen to scroll up and down the screen in the browser or other apps normally by pressing and dragging, the S Pen actually can be much smarter. Hover the pen at the top or the bottom of the screen and watch your content automatically scroll up or down. It's a little more convenient and doesn't take at all long to get used to, although it is limited to specific apps. Number 6 is previewing your text messages. And this is a handy feature that works in Samsung's messaging app. You can preview text message content by hovering the S Pen above any message in your inbox, just in case you want to see if it's worth replying to before committing to opening it. Number 7 on my list is pressure sensitivity. Unlike many styluses, the S Pen is pressure sensitive. In compatible apps like S Note, for instance, you can press harder to get a thicker line when drawing or writing. It's really very clever and adds to the feeling that this is not an ordinary stylus. And last on my list, number 8, is actually 2 features, and they're both from the Air Command list. This is Image Clip and Smart Select. Image Clip and Smart Select let you choose specific areas of the screen to take shots of, whether that's a rectangle on the screen or a bespoke area that you happen to like and you can just draw custom shapes around it. With Image Clip, you can cut around any borders you want and then it will automatically detect a rectangular border or a circular border for you. So those are my favourite S Pen features on the Galaxy Note 4. They're ones that I found particularly useful from my time with the device. Now I've had this a little while now and maybe you have too, so let me know what you think your favourite features are of the S Pen. Do you even still use the S Pen? For me personally, I found it a really useful tool. And it's not something that I can give up using easily. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below or grab me on Twitter. I'm at PhoneDog_Cam and I will see you again soon.